Hello, this is Godol. Welcome back to the Islands of Insight Hub Puzzle series. Forgot what I was doing here, apparently. Um, slight development. First of all, let me get my headphones plugged in. Don't want there to be an echo in the recording. Secondly, so there was a slight issue with some of my hardware, specifically my hard drive that holds my recordings actually started failing, and I noticed that it was going really slow, so I took a bunch of files off it and managed to recover a lot of them, but some were not so lucky. Wow, this is a really weird sightseer, and so is that one over there. I've never seen sightseers like off the bottom edge of the map like this. Anyways, so I know for sure one of the videos is corrupted, and there might be more as I'm going through and trying to get them out of there, but hopefully not too many. Might be a little bit of lost progress. If it is, I'll mention it once I finish the process of recovering them. But yeah, let's just go ahead and focus on today's episode. Good old, let's look at Lucian Waters. No logic grid, so we don't have our pattern grid, and we do not have our match 3, so we don't actually have any Lucian Water duty today. Kind of sick. Right? We've been waiting for this, right? Which kind of led me to look at, okay, so what are we going to do once we're done with Lucian Waters? Because Lucian Waters kind of like our wrap it up, finish this area up, and then we kind of go play around the other areas after that. Well, I'm thinking that I want to maybe focus on this area, the Autumn Falls, since it's the highest percentage. That way we can continue to have a high percentage area to go for, but then also when we need a break, we can go do a little bit here and there in the other areas. So that's what I'm thinking. We still have one puzzle left in the congruence cluster over here. That hasn't changed. But we've looked at it already. So now we have, yeah, that's it. We're already on free time. So we're going to go ahead and do some free time. We've got first a enclave here that's looking at the quest for perfection. Is this... the quest for perfection is over here, right? Wow, I messed up that sentence. Where's the enclave that's near here? Oh, it's like up there. Whoops. Let's see, and I see a 5 pipper there. We'll go back for it in a moment. I want to try to get the bonus score on this guy. Okay. So here we go. Good old 5 pipperoni of a puzzle. Let's see. We have one symbol per dark area. This is a classic Nurikabe rule set. So that's not going to be able to go over there. Alright, so we have 9 for this guy, huh? Looks pretty easy to fill out here. Let's just do this. That's 7, so it needs 2 more. You can take, these 2. Alright. So yeah, today we're just going to be running around this area because nothing to do in Lucian Waters. Congruence cluster is done. I do have this, Luminous quest. They kind of synchronize with each other where I have to do both wall tile and floor tiles, so we're going to be working on that as well. Let's see, we want to go over here for this sightseer, like, actually down here. And we're going to be looking down into this area. Gotta find some tree that's kind of looking down with us. The perspective is kind of such that we're looking at it from over here somewhere. Is it this tree? I feel like it's one of this tree, but like up higher. What about... Let's look at the angle in this. I feel like that's too high up there, but maybe not. I might have jumped down here preemptively when I picked this up without really checking it out up here thoroughly. So the angle looks more correct. It must be one of these rocks or trees I have to stand near. How about this one right here? There's not really any rocks that are like this close to the edge of the island here, though. And by rocks, I mean trees. Which way are these? It's definitely facing this way, so let's actually try to line it up. Hold on, what about this spot over here? I think this might be it, actually. No, there's no yellow trees in our... Oh... Oh yeah, there is a yellow tree just on the left. That was a sneaky one. Alright, no bonus for that one, so... We didn't earn the bonus, though, let's be honest. Did I just see a logic grid over here, though, before when I was looking around? Nope. Okay. Let's go back up here where we found that sightseer. Kind of want to go around to all of the floor tiles, and then we'll just do any wall tiles as we find them. Alright, we need to do a snake, and all light areas have... All light regions have area 3. Still can't say that. Okay, so we need to go down this way. And don't make a snake with the dark pieces. Okay. So we already know that that's going to be over there like that. We need a... Whoops. We need to go through here and leave 3 light tiles. Pretty easy. Alright. Let's see. We have a solved labyrinth here. Alright, got a sightseer. Where, so we're on the cliff somewhere along here. There's a lot of sky drops in this sightseer. I feel like we're probably back in this direction because there's a lot of sky drops in the air over here. Let's not miss that wandering echo, those are not common. Alright, where are we looking for this guy from? It's a lot more rocky than this cliff face, so I think it might actually be down here. Yeah, here we go. I recognize this really, jagged rock was visible in the thing, in the preview. There's another sightseer. Doing these is actually pretty great because we are kind of behind on them. It's one of my least solved puzzles. Alright, are we down there or up here for this? The angle from here is too sharp, so we must be down here. About this jagged edge. Well, we need to see that jagged edge and then the bottom of the island at the same time, so... This looks like it, but we're not, like, high enough up. Let's try standing up here and looking downwards. Like, this looks like it, right? Alright, we need to be actually down a little bit more. Maybe down here. So we need to be right more. It's like up here, which doesn't feel like it makes sense. Maybe on the tip, whoops, on the tip of this cliff here. Let's stand right here. No, we still gotta, like, be lower. Is there, like, an identical looking ledge, like, down here or something? But the box, I can't see the right side of the box from over there, so it has to be, like, from more over here. We had to have been in the right spot. Let me just go back and look harder. Also, yay, hidden ring. Alright. So we tried on this one plenty. Though, now that I look at it, I can see more of the right box over here. So this must not be the right cliff. It must be like this one over here. This is where the puzzle is supposed to be like, yeah, this is correct. I was right here the whole time. Come on, buddy. Oh, I didn't even see these tree branches in the foreground here. I'm not paying attention, apparently. Alright, well, that's what I get. I get to spend 3 minutes on a single sightseer. How about let's not continue doing more sightseers? Alright. Oh, I saw the matchbox of this guy a second ago. It was over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, apparently I do not know where I am going or where I have been. Okay, let's follow this. What's the worst that can happen? Just taking it nice and slow. Alright. Where can we find us some wall slab puzzles in this area? I feel like there's usually a bunch, but I've only seen this one. There's another one. There's two more. Alright, okay, we got a purple over here. That's really fun. Alright. Okay, I'm really glad those other 3 dials just lined up. Another quick solve. Alright, ooh, a flow orb. Love to see those. I'm planning a bonus video once I finish the pollution waters. Alright. Not a single doubt in my mind that we were gonna not get that platinum on the first try. Whoa, hold on. Level 126, woohoo, but also I was really confused because I jumped into a hidden ring and then a wandering echo popped out of it. Much of a shock. Also, just getting all the hidden rings, apparently. Alright, let's see here. We have no dominoes and connect all light cells. Alright, well... because we have no dominoes, we know we have to set these up in groups like this. There's one over here. Alright, anything not having a dark pointed at it, we can just go ahead and assume there's not going to be a dark cell in there. Alright, so now we have all of this filled in, and we can more or less finish the rest of the puzzle here. Do we dare do another sightseer? Sure, but let's do this logic grid first. 2? 2? That's funny. I don't know why that's so funny. Okay. Connect all light and dark cells. Alright, well we have light and dark on the edges over here. There's gonna be dark along here somewhere. So that means there can't be any light in here, at least through there. No squares. Let's do this. Alright, now it's a weird looking 23, but 2 was pretty funny. Where'd that site see? Here it is. Alright, I see a hidden pentad. And a really red tree. And then... kind of a lot of other nondescript stuff. Well, there's a path. This path over here, perhaps? Well, there's a hidden pentad over here. Is it this one? I feel like this is, like, too far away from... yeah, this is too far away from what we're looking for. Because we're also looking for the Enclave entrance over there in the background. And it looks like... you can't really see it, but the monolith is there hidden behind this big tree, so it's more of like an angle like this. I didn't mean to fall into the river. Where is a hidden pentad around this area, though? Oh, there it is. This is probably it right here, just on this path. There we go. Another hidden pentad bites the dust. Alright, here's a floor tab for us, our favorite rolling block puzzle. Matchbox here. I knew I was flying towards the hidden archway, I just didn't expect to land on top of it. Alright, so let's do this rolling block puzzle first. Alright, so we have a terminus down here. Let's make sure we don't make a new terminus. Alright, pretty easy for that one. Even though the tree was kind of blocking our view a little bit. And this is a 2 by 3 by 3. Not my favorite, but hopefully we can figure it out. I see the point I want to kind of move into. Right now, I'm not really trying a specific strategy here. I'm just trying to move the block around. So that happened to work because it gave us a lot of space to work with. And what do we got over here? Okay, well that start isn't gonna work. Okay, that surprisingly worked out well in our favor. Let's look around for more wall slabs. That one's done. Think there's any wall slabs over here? What was the time left on the refreshing of the Lucent Water puzzles? 4 hours, 9 hours, 18 hours. So, too long is the answer. Let's go over here. Maybe let's do some match 3s and stuff over here. In the Verdant Glen. Because how long did we spend in Autumn Falls? The whole episode so far, so. Light areas are gonna go... Alright, let me not do that. Probably do this instead. Hold on. I heard you. I also thought I heard a hidden archway as well, though. That must have been my ears playing tricks on me. Alright, lots of trees here. Here's a hidden archway. This is a really weird little area. It's just like a bunch of launch pads here that don't, like, they go up, but, like, why so many in such a dense area? Alright, never thought I'd say this, but bring on the match 3s, please. That one's solved. But I hear a cube. There it is. That one's also solved. Do we, like, not have any match 3s available today? What's the deal? There's one morphic fractal. There's 2 mazes. There's 4 match 3s. Wow, I've done a lot of them. What about, what's the other floor slab puzzles we can get? Sentinel Stone? There's a lot of those. Alright, let's see if we can find some of the floor slabs then, because for wall slabs, I hardly know this area. So, I'm not gonna have that easy of a time finding those. Oh no, not one of these mazes. It's an actual labyrinth style. Crystal Labyrinth. Alright, this is probably going to take the whole rest of the video, so apologies if you didn't want to see all this hot Crystal Labyrinth action over here. Alright, we're down towards the beginning, but it's not the beginning. Here we go. We're going somewhere, I presume. Where's the exit? The exit's in here. Okay, how do we get in there? So we can't get over there from this level. So here's our exit. This is the only way to go. We can only go back down from here, I think. How do we get up over there, though? We can go down there further. How did we get up here? Did we come from... Did we come from down here? I need to start, like... Yeah, I think we did. I need to track my, directions I've gone to go in here. So... If I hit a dead end, I know I can go back safely. So this was a dead end. This is a dead end, I believe. Is there somewhere else to go back here, though? So I'm gonna go backwards here. This was a dead end, I believe. Nowhere else to go in this direction. Alright, this is a dead end. Or wait, is it? So that's where we want to go to get out of the maze. How do we get up there, though? We need to get over there into that chamber. Oh, geez, okay. Can we, like, go over here and go up? Do any of these have an up I can jump through? Didn't know they made those 5-star crystal labyrinths and put them in the Lucian Waters. Or the Verdant Glen. Okay, let's just keep going backwards. So this is the entrance of the maze. I feel like we must have had to have missed a turn, so maybe, just maybe, let's go back to where we were. Let's land on this floor. Is there a way we can go? Yeah, that's the only way. So we go this way. Can't go any other way. Let's just keep going. These tend to be pretty linear, but it's also very easy to get turned around. So we were in here before. This is where I felt like we kind of hit a dead end. On this pad up here. There must have been like a route I missed up here, though. Yeah, this is new stuff. Okay, so we haven't been over here before. Let's go down here and up here. And I think we are home free? Home free? Yes, get me out of there. 5 minutes. Torture. I mean, fun being lost in a maze.